What is Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Uchiha, 3 long face, skinny body. We back, still black with some more fire Boruto manga related content. Now before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button if you rock with your guy, share the video with your friends if you still trying to stay fly, and let's hop into the business cause let's talk about it. Yes, Sirski.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
Y'all see the cover. Big Jura is on the cover. And if you were confused by any slight variation whatsoever, if you ain't know, now you do know. Yes, I am repping Jura because my guy is moving differently. The minute he puts his hands on Himawari, we're going to be having a different conversation. But right now, it's Big Jura. Black on green. Looking real mean, as I said before, but he's out here on the cover looking cold. Y'all know the competition that's been going on the last few weeks. I told y'all to guess the next person on chapter 8, and ironically enough, I said I'm choosing 2 winners, and 2 people who actually DM'd me the answer Jura were the only 2 people who DM'd me the answer Jura. I got a lot of DMs saying Naruto. I had one DM that said Naruto, and he had Jura as an option, but ultimately he ended up locking in Naruto. I'll be looking back at that message like, dang, boy, you almost had it. But only 2 people actually DM me to answer Jura. So we got the 2 winners. Shout out to Transcendent Slayer. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Ready SG. You feel me? They got the options of getting the fire Black Uchiha hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Any Boruto volume of your choosing, or the option of getting a $50 reward sent via personally by your guy, Black Uchiha. You feels me? Right over here. So in terms of getting those things situated, we're going to deal with that personally and privately, and whoever decides to choose a hoodie, if they do decide to choose a hoodie, I would appreciate of sending me back a picture in your hoodie so we can show the channel how fly you are, my guy. But shout out to the 2 winners, Transcendent Slayer and Ready SG. They hopped into the Discord, they DM'd your boy Black Uchiha, and now they won. As for those who's, I got so many Jura answers, but they are all under YouTube video. All of my YouTube videos, you're like, it's going to be Jura, it's going to be Jura. It's gonna be Jura. Can I get my, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, it's like y'all just like, y'all hear something and decide to not hear another thing. It's like y'all just completely disregarded all of the steps prior to saying who's on the cover for chapter 8. But shout out to the 2 winners, Transcendent Slayer, Ready SG. Boruto chapter 8 was fire. I already talked about it. I already talked about how fire I liked it. It's been out for the last few days. So we've been in that limbo period where we've been holding on to the same information for far too long with anybody's business, right? But we have chapter 8 and it's starting off real gritty. Shout out to my guy Big Mitsuki. I'm talking early anime days when the hype was around Mitsuki's character, about his potential, about his growth, about what's left for him in terms of the future, connecting it with Boruto. Things are coming back in full circle, and out of all people, who would have thought the person to bring these type of conversations and conflicted feelings out of Mitsuki would be Ada herself. Now, I really appreciate this conversation between both Ada and Mitsuki. It might come to a surprise to a lot of you guys, but this probably might be my favorite part in the chapter, as opposed to the popular belief, you know, the end of the chapter where the hype started really getting down, the comical moments with my guy Hidari, thinking everything and anything is Naruto Uzumaki, you know what I'm saying? The complete confusion and curiosity on Jura face to Hidari and his recent actions while arriving in the village, you feel me? All of the things from, you know what I'm saying, my shorty Ino pulling up in the chapter, my baby Delta pulling up in the chapter. I'm just conflicted. I'm looking at Ino one panel, I'm looking at Delta another. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? A guy like me bringing so many X's into one place, right? So it's a lot going down, a lot to unpack in this chapter. But personally, man, my personal favorite thing, man, is that conversation with Mitsuki and Ada. So we open up the chapter with Ada looking back at the conversation and the fight with both Boruto and Mitsuki, her understanding the things that went down, and we understand why she's doing such things. Kawaki is trying to track down my guy Boruto. Now, my baby Delta goes along with Kawaki, and you know what I'm saying, she gives Ada the rundown like, yo, I'm gonna let him know what's up, shorty. Don't even trip about it, Ada. You don't gotta waste your breath. And Ada's like, all right, no problem. I appreciate you, Delta, everything you do. Just make sure you take care of Kawaki. She's like, I got it. Don't worry, shorty. Thumbs up. She flies off, hits up Kawaki. The minute Ada tells me to, boy, you're done. You feel me? Like, it's just like, she's like, yeah, I got you, Ada. Don't worry. Soon as she gets to Kawaki, yeah, bro, you're finished. You're finito. Don't worry about it. Because soon as she gives the green light, I'ma see red. You feel me? So Delta's like, yeah, I'm doing this, that, and the other Kawaki's like, don't even trip, like, don't worry about it, shorty. Because as soon as I get the task and the deed done, I'm finna go ahead and disappear like the one sun. You feel me? So Kawaki's been spitting the same rap ever since he sealed away Naruto. In fact, the first person he ever told this declaration in Creed 2 was Naruto. He said, soon as I'm done packing up your firstborn, you can go ahead and kill me if you want. Don't worry about it, Lord 7. So we see the follow-up going on. But as things start to progress, right? We see Boruto Shikamaru's going on. We see a Clog Arm running around outside the village. My guy Jura pulling the meanest, you know what I'm saying, the meanest weave, you feel me? The meanest, you know what I'm saying, limbo, you know what I'm saying, coldest moves out here. He putting his head through the cube. He's peeping the vicinity. He's like, let's hop up in the hidden leaf. Let's see what's going down. People are freaking out, right? Now, in the middle of us learning that finally Shikamaru is learning the truth of some of the things we've been learning over the past 7 chapters with the 10 tails, with the Clog Arms being created from these Clog Arms and these trees, absorbing these people's chakra and using the chakra for their own benefit. So no immediate confusion is definitely there once they sense, okay, unknown negative chakra, and then they send Sasuke Uchiha chakra. They like, yo, what's going on? Sarada's like, yo, my pop, she's thinking, nah, Boruto just told me he got eaten by a tree, right? So Shikamaru has the information, and then Delta later on chimes on like, yo, I already saw these dudes earlier. They're this, that, and the other, and this is what's going down. So I really like they didn't play around too long, have people going around the village. Sasuke's attacking the village, because don't be sullying my boy's name, because if he is attacking the village, then give him that props, because I know my guy Sasuke would attack the village with precise precision. Now, I'm not doing disrespect because I started off the chapter saying Big Jura vibes, and of course, who's his partner? Big Hidari, and I like the comical relief that he's giving as a character. So that being said, let's continue moving forward. They're walking their way through the village. They popping up in bookstores. My guy Kawaki's finna make the first move. You feel me? Everything's going down. They stepping outside. Hidari's like, yo. Kawaki's like, weave. Fuck is you talking about? And then Jura's like, dude, you finna mess up the books, so let's not do this right now in front of the store. And Kawaki, you know what I'm saying, on the same E1 boy vibes. He's like, boy, who are you and what do you want? You stepping on my turf. These are my ends, bro. If you feel what I'm saying. And then immediately it became a trigger warning for Jura, because soon as he heard that, he became in attack mode. He's like, ends? Territory? Who are you? Am I being pressed? You feel me? Then he proceeds to press Kawaki. He's like, hold on, you got it confused. Don't get the wrong idea, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Kawaki hit the little Sukuna Hakona, try to slip through the wood style jutsu, because Joe is trying to really cave his chest in and try to surprise him. Karma version 1 stage, strike from behind. Pause. Jura's like, I don't got the time. You know what I'm saying? Bye, my guy. You feel me? And sends him flying to the same area, the same spot, the same position where Sasuke learned in part 1 that he wasn't the main character of Naruto. So now once Kawaki opened his eyes after my baby Delta gives him a little 1-2 high five, you feel me, across the face, and then he's gonna understand, dang, Boruto Naruto Next Generations, you feel me? Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, you feel me? But hey, I ain't gonna lie. Kawaki's getting embarrassed, but you see how they're doing it? And y'all know, Monday Boruto is my favorite character. Wednesday it's Sarada. You feel me? So I'm gonna call it how I see it. Boruto is taking out the regular Clog Arms. You feel me? Albeit he no diff code, yes, but he's fighting the other 3 Shinju that aren't Jura, right? Kawaki's fighting a Clog Arm with a Renegon. So they're trying to make it difficult for us to be like, but, you know what I'm saying? They're giving the statements like Boruto is unstoppable, Boruto strong. Oh, Kawaki, we don't know if Kawaki can match your strength. You know what I'm saying? And you see Kawaki kicking Hidari away. We understand Boruto and Hidari had a Rasengan and Chidori clash. Boruto did dodge one of Hidari's strikes, so the speed is comparable right there. But then my guy Jura puts this man in the blender, and we understand Jura, all he did was have a conversation with Boruto. So they're putting us in a real predicament right here, because they're showing us Boruto all these W's, Kawaki's all these L's, but they're making Kawaki's L's against very contradictory or hard to say against opponents, because it's like, what other Claw arms awaken a Rinnegan, you know, Phil? So we can't really say, because we saw Boruto slice many Claw arms in half. None of them had a Rinnegan in their eyes. So yeah, I see what the writers are doing there. I definitely see it. But Kawaki's time is coming, unfortunately, for all of my fans who still don't rock with the sliminess he's been doing. His time is definitely coming. You can see it. It's building slowly, but surely it's definitely going to get there, right? Now, we moving forward. Shikamaru's going all the protocols, the typical hoorah, this, that, and the other, and they're understanding the situation, and Kawaki connects with Shikamaru while he's still in the conversation with Boruto, and that's when Kawaki gives Shikamaru the rundown, and then we have another confirmation again about Boruto's strength. He's like, yo, I confirmed Boruto's location with Ada. Me and Black Uchiha's baby mama, Delta, we finna head over to the spot, and we finna make, you know what I'm saying, Boruto spill the beans about the other ops, right? And Shikamaru's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Word on the street of Konoha Kawaki is that Boruto's a stepper and the big one, not the little one. So you might want to wait for a couple of muscles, you know what I'm saying, to pull up behind you. Kawaki's like, bro, what? How you gonna hate from outside of the club when you can't even get in? I'm the only one in the village with this tier of power. I'm the only one who could touch Boruto right now. I'm taking Delta and we finna go make some moves. We finna get mixy in the mix. You feel me? So I understand both of their stance right there, especially because Shikamaru was obviously talking to Boruto on another end, right? And then before even Kawaki shows up, Boruto flying Raijins out there like a smooth Chad that he is, right? And Kawaki is floating in the sky thinking, nah, something's real sus, and you already know he's expecting Shikamaru. And it kind of plays hand in hand with the earlier chapters, because back when Shikamaru was fully all in, Kawaki already somehow suspected somebody of betraying the village, and now that someone actually is betraying the village, being in Shikamaru and Ino, who's playing the part as well, Kawaki is going to have a lot of things to put together, and it also dives deeper into them. One of the topics I want to talk about in a future video, which is how Shikamaru's decision to help Boruto ultimately changes the trajectory of a lot of events and a lot of the story plots for the story moving forward. But we're closing off the chapter with a lot, and probably the most impactful part of the chapter, which is probably the main reason why the chapter even went viral. Jura confirms the sensing of Bijou chakra. Now, that we have the full translations in the official chapter out, we understand, okay, he is talking about tailed beast chakra, tailed beast specifically, you know what I'm saying, Bijou, not Jubi chakra, not 10 tails chakra, right? Because he understands that what essentially the 9-tailed beasts are that we know and love today are, you know what I'm saying, Bijou from ultimately the Jubi, the 10 tails, and he describes himself as a similar entity. He's a Bijou from his respective 10 tails. Therefore, since having that same chakra, that same link, that same connection as Naruto, who we obviously know as a holder of Bijou chakra, he is following the census of Bijou chakra, and he, long behold, ends up in front of Himawari. And just like everybody else looking at the screen, we're like, what's going on here, right? Because Jura's like, this doesn't feel, this is like, I'm following the chakra. I know for a fact I follow the chakra. This is where the chakra's at, but that's not Naruto. And they're pulled up in the middle of Team 10 and Himawari, and Hidari, again, he never fails. He's like, okay, so is he here? Which one of these people are Naruto Uzumaki? He's like, somebody get this man Hidari a picture of Naruto so we can like get this man like the worries to fall off of his mind, because apparently if he don't see Naruto, it's gonna be the end of the world, right? Like, but this chapter was real crazy, man. Big Himawari vibes, big Mitsuki vibes, and big Jura vibes. Shout out to my wives, Ino and Delta. You know what I'm saying? Kawaki, I see what they plotting for the dude over there in the corner. You know what I'm saying? My guy Boruto out here looking smooth. Of course, they had to throw in some Sarada panels to let us know, okay, the dynamic between Hidari and Sarada. Let's not sleep on that. There's a whole lot to dissect and a whole lot to touch on. Mainly the conversation with both Mitsuki and Ada. So look forward to diving into Mitsuki's character, how his development is coming full circle, and what he potentially might do moving forward in terms of his relationship with both Ada and with Kawaki and the village. So it's your boy Black Uchiha. Shout out to the two winners for the competition, Ready SG and Transcendent Slayer. It's your boy. Holla at your boy. Let me know how y'all feel about Boruto Chapter 8. Big Himawari vibes. What are you talking about? Always and forever big Uchiha vibes, big Uzumaki vibes, big Boruto vibes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people I rocks with. Shout out to Kasha Koji. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Minato. I guess there's going to be a shout out to interview. Shout out to Minato. Shout out to Jirai just because he, you know what I'm saying, he's the OG for Kasha Koji. Shout out to Jigen. He pulled up menacing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deepa. Shout out to Shinki. You know what I'm saying? My guy Shinki, he needs to get more screen time. Of course, shout out to Boruto again because I rocks with you. Shout out to Sarada again because I rocks with you. Top 2 and they not 2. What you talking about? And of course, again, shout out to Himawari because, you know what I'm saying, we forever protect Himawari. It's your boy Black Uchiha. Holla at y'all. Black Uchiha out. Yes, sir. Ski.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high.
Cocoa butter hips on the wristlet. She said